The year was 2156, and humanity had just made its first official contact with an alien civilization. The news spread like wildfire across the planet, sparking a mix of excitement, curiosity, and apprehension. The alien race, known as the Vraxians, had arrived in a massive fleet of gleaming starships that hovered over Earth like metallic clouds. Governments scrambled to establish diplomatic channels, while scientists eagerly studied the advanced technology of the Vraxian ships. Despite initial concerns, the Vraxians seemed friendly and eager to establish peaceful relations with humanity. Their leader, Ambassador Krell, emerged as a charismatic figure, speaking of cooperation, knowledge sharing, and mutual benefit. As the world watched with a mixture of awe and trepidation, a sense of hope began to emerge. The Vraxians offered advanced medical technologies, clean energy solutions, and insights into the mysteries of the universe. Humanity's collective imagination was fired up with visions of a brighter future, free of disease, pollution, and scarcity. However, not everyone was convinced of the Vraxians' benevolent intentions. Some saw their arrival as a prelude to conquest, a clever ruse to lull humanity into a false sense of security before striking. The specter of past conflicts and betrayals haunted the minds of many, casting a shadow over the newfound optimism. Amidst this atmosphere of uncertainty, a small group of skeptics formed an underground movement known as the Earth Defense League. Led by a former military strategist named Captain Rachel Chen, the ADL sought to prepare Earth for the worst-case scenario, a Vraxian invasion. As tensions simmered and suspicions lingered, the fate of humanity hung in the balance. The Vraxians continued to offer gifts of technology and knowledge, but their true motives remained shrouded in mystery. And as the world teetered on the edge of a new era, the stage was set for a confrontation that would determine the destiny of Earth and its people. The days turned into weeks, and the Vraxians' presence on Earth became a ubiquitous part of daily life. Ambassador Krell and his entourage took up residence in a gleaming diplomatic facility that sat at the heart of a sprawling city they had constructed seemingly overnight. The Vraxian technology was a marvel to behold, with floating structures and energy shields that defied human understanding. Meanwhile, Captain Rachel Chen and her Earth Defense League operatives worked tirelessly behind the scenes, gathering intelligence and monitoring the Vraxian activities. Despite the allure of advanced technology and promises of prosperity, Rachel remained vigilant, wary of any subtle signs of deception or ulterior motives. One evening, as Rachel pored over encrypted transmissions intercepted from the Vraxian fleet, she uncovered a troubling discovery. The Vraxians were conducting covert experiments on Earth's wildlife, extracting genetic material and studying the planet's flora and fauna with an intensity that raised suspicions. It appeared that their interest in Earth went beyond mere diplomacy and cooperation. With this shocking revelation in hand, Rachel called for an urgent meeting with Earth's top government officials. Presenting her findings, she warned of the potential threat posed by the Vraxians and urged caution in dealing with the alien visitors. The room fell silent as her words hung in the air, the weight of the implications sinking in. Ambassador Krell, standing before the assembled leaders, refuted the allegations with a calm demeanor. He explained that the genetic studies were conducted for scientific purposes, aimed at understanding Earth's ecosystem and preserving its biodiversity. The Vraxians, he insisted, harbored no ill intentions towards humanity, only a desire for peaceful coexistence and mutual learning. Despite Krell's assurances, doubts lingered in Rachel's mind. She couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the Vraxians' agenda than met the eye. Determined to uncover the truth, she resolved to delve deeper into the mysteries surrounding the alien visitors, even if it meant putting herself and her team at great risk. As night fell over the bustling cityscape, Rachel and her fellow operatives set out on a daring mission to infiltrate the Vraxian compound under the cover of darkness. Armed with stealth technology and undaunted resolve, they embarked on a journey that would lead them to the heart of a conflict that would test the limits of human resilience and determination. The stage was now set for a showdown that would determine the fate of Earth itself. The Earth Defense League operatives moved like shadows through the Vraxian compound, their steps silent and movements coordinated with precision. Rachel Chen led the team with steely determination, her mind focused on the mission ahead, despite the dangers that lurked in the alien facility. The air crackled with tension as they navigated corridors lined with alien technology and encountered strange, otherworldly beings. As they delved deeper into the heart of the compound, they stumbled upon a chamber pulsating with energy. Within, they witnessed a startling sight. Vraxian scientists huddled around a glowing containment unit, conducting experiments on a captured Earth species. The creature, a majestic bird with shimmering feathers, seemed to be in distress, its cries echoing through the chamber. Rachel's heart clenched with anger and sorrow at the sight of the innocent creature being subjected to the Vraxian scientific curiosity. With a silent signal, her team sprang into action, swiftly disabling the Vraxian guards and freeing the bird from its confines. The creature fluttered out of the chamber, its eyes filled with gratitude as it vanished into the darkness. Before Rachel could take a moment to catch her breath, a voice boomed through the chamber, a voice she recognized all too well. Ambassador Krell stood before them, his expression a mix of surprise and cold determination. He regarded Rachel and her team with an intensity that sent shivers down their spines. "So, Captain Chen," Krell began, his voice smooth yet tinged with an edge of steel. "You have uncovered our research, but do you truly understand the implications of what you have witnessed here?" Rachel squared her shoulders, meeting Krell's gaze without flinching. "Your actions speak louder than words, Ambassador. We see the truth behind your facade of peaceful intentions. What are your true motives for being on Earth?" Krell's features hardened as he regarded Rachel with a calculating gaze. "Humanity is but a small part of a greater plan," he stated cryptically. "Our species faces challenges that transcend your understanding. You could never comprehend the sacrifices we have made for the survival of our civilization." A tense silence descended upon the chamber, the air thick with unspoken truths and unspoken threats. Rachel knew that a confrontation was inevitable, a clash of wills between two species with vastly different perspectives and motives. The fate of Earth hung in the balance as the standoff between the Earth Defense League and the Vraxians reached a critical juncture, propelling them towards a collision course that would change the course of history forever. Tensions reached a boiling point as Captain Rachel Chen and Ambassador Krell stood face to face, their gazes locked in a silent battle of wills. The Earth Defense League operatives braced themselves for whatever confrontation lay ahead, ready to defend Earth against any threat, whether it came from within or beyond. "You speak of sacrifices, Ambassador," Rachel retorted, her voice steady despite the tension crackling in the air. "But what right do you have to impose your will upon another species? To conduct experiments without consent, to manipulate life itself for your own purposes?" Krell's eyes narrowed, a glint of defiance flashing in their depths. "You humans are so quick to judge, yet you fail to see the greater tapestry at play," he replied cryptically. "There are forces in the universe that transcend your notions of morality and ethics. We do what we must to ensure the survival of our people, no matter the cost." The standoff between the two leaders was interrupted by a sudden commotion from outside the chamber. The ground shook beneath their feet as alarms blared and the sound of explosions echoed through the corridors. Rachel's heart clenched with a mix of dread and determination as she realized that the Earth Defense League's covert infiltration had been discovered, setting off a chain of events that would lead to a full-blown confrontation. In a flurry of action, the Vraxian guards mobilized to defend their facility, their advanced technology clashing with the Earth Defense League's guerrilla tactics. Blasts of energy weapons filled the air, illuminating the shadows with their deadly glow. Amidst the chaos, Rachel and her team fought with a fierce determination, pushing back against the alien forces with every ounce of their strength. As the battle raged on, truths were unveiled, revealing the depths of the Vraxians' ambitions and the lengths to which they would go to secure their own survival. The Earth Defense League, fueled by a sense of duty and a desire to protect their home, stood as a beacon of resistance against the alien incursion, a testament to the resilience and courage of humanity in the face of overwhelming odds. In the heart of the conflict, Captain Rachel Chen and Ambassador Krell faced off once more, their clash of ideals mirroring the larger struggle playing out around them. As Earth trembled under the weight of the confrontation between two worlds, the fate of both species hung in the balance, poised on a knife's edge between cooperation and conflict, understanding and annihilation. The clash between the Earth Defense League and the Vraxian forces intensified, the sounds of battle reverberating through the once silent halls of the alien compound. Captain Rachel Chen and her team fought with unwavering resolve, their determination bolstered by a deep-seated belief in protecting Earth at all costs. Amid the chaos and destruction, a glimmer of unity emerged among the diverse members of the League, each one fighting not just for themselves, but for the future of humanity. As Rachel engaged in a fierce duel with Vraxian warriors, she glimpsed a brief flash of doubt in their eyes, a crack in their stoic facade that hinted at a deeper conflict within the alien ranks. The realization dawned on her that not all Vraxians were united in their goals, that divisions existed even within their formidable military forces. It was a revelation that offered a glimmer of hope amidst the chaos of battle. With renewed vigor, Rachel and her comrades pushed back against the Vraxian onslaught, exploiting the fractures within the enemy ranks and turning the tide of the conflict in their favor. The Earth Defense League's guerrilla tactics and intimate knowledge of Earth's terrain gave them an edge against the technologically superior aliens, forcing the Vraxians onto the defensive. Meanwhile, Ambassador Krell observed the battle from afar, his expression a mask of contemplation as he witnessed the resolve and tenacity of the human defenders. A sense of conflict danced in his eyes, a silent struggle between duty to his people and a growing respect for the resilience of humanity. In that moment, a spark of recognition flickered within him, a recognition of the shared capacity for courage and determination that transcended species boundaries. As the battle reached its climax, a temporary ceasefire was called, both sides exhausted from the ferocity of the conflict. Rachel and Ambassador Krell stood face to face once more, their gazes meeting in silent acknowledgement of the trials they had faced together. In that fleeting moment of respite, a shared understanding passed between them, a recognition of the common ground they stood upon as beings striving for survival in a universe fraught with challenges. In the aftermath of the conflict, as the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded, a new era of cautious cooperation dawned between Earth and the Vraxians. The events of the past days had forged bonds of respect and understanding, paving the way for a tentative alliance built on shared experiences and the resilience of two species determined to overcome their differences. And amidst the rubble of the once besieged compound, Captain Rachel Chen and Ambassador Krell stood side by side, their worlds forever changed by the trials they had faced together. In that moment of unity, a seed of hope blossomed, a hope for a future where cooperation triumphed over conflict, where resilience and redemption led the way towards a shared destiny among the stars. In the wake of the conflict between Earth and the Vraxians, a fragile peace settled over the planet as humanity and the alien visitors sought to rebuild trust and forge a new path forward. The scars of war remained, both physical and emotional, serving as a reminder of the cost of confrontation and the importance of understanding and cooperation. Ambassador Krell became a pivotal figure in the efforts to mend the rift between the two species, using his influence to advocate for greater collaboration and exchange of knowledge. Through joint scientific endeavors and cultural exchanges, humans and Vraxians began to bridge the gap that had once seemed insurmountable, learning from each other and forging bonds that transcended their differences. Captain Rachel Chen and her Earth Defense League operatives played a crucial role in this process of reconciliation, serving as ambassadors of goodwill and understanding between Earth and the Vraxians. Their experiences in battle had transformed into lessons of empathy and resilience, inspiring others to seek common ground and to overcome the fears and prejudices that had once divided them. As Earth cities rebuilt and the scars of conflict slowly healed, a sense of hope permeated the air, a hope for a future where diversity was embraced and unity prevailed. The once feared Vraxians became partners in progress, bringing with them knowledge and technology that propelled humanity into a new era of exploration and discovery. Together, Earth and the Vraxians embarked on joint ventures into the cosmos, exploring distant stars and uncovering the mysteries of the universe. Their shared endeavors expanded the boundaries of scientific understanding and opened doors to new possibilities, as old animosities gave way to mutual respect and collaboration. On a clear night, under a sky filled with stars, Captain Rachel Chen stood on the precipice of a new horizon, her gaze fixed on the vast expanse of space stretching out before her. Beside her stood Ambassador Krell, a figure of peace and understanding, their past conflicts overshadowed by a shared vision of a future where humanity and Vraxians walked hand in hand towards a brighter tomorrow. And as the first rays of a new dawn illuminated the horizon, a sense of unity and purpose filled the hearts of all who called Earth home, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the boundless potential of cooperation among beings from worlds near and far. In that moment of shared optimism and determination, the legacy of the conflict that had once threatened to tear them apart faded into the past, replaced by a vision of harmony and progress that would guide them towards a future filled with promise and possibility. Years passed, and the alliance between Earth and the Vraxians flourished, marking a new chapter in the shared history of the two civilizations. Together, they undertook ambitious projects to explore the depth of space, unlocking the secrets of the cosmos, and reaching towards the stars with a sense of unity and purpose that transcended time and distance. Captain Rachel Chen had risen through the ranks, becoming a trusted liaison between Earth and the Vraxians, her experiences in the conflict guiding her as she navigated the complexities of interstellar diplomacy. Her resolve and dedication had earned her respect among both humans and Vraxians, serving as a bridge between the two worlds and a beacon of hope in times of uncertainty. Ambassador Krell, too, had undergone a transformation, shedding the shadows of doubt and conflict to embrace his role as a harbinger of peace and understanding. His efforts to bridge the gap between his people and humanity had not gone unnoticed, earning him a place of honor among the leaders of both worlds and a legacy of reconciliation that would endure for generations to come. As Earth and the Vraxians collaborated on ventures to colonize new worlds and unravel the mysteries of the universe, a sense of harmony pervaded their interactions, a harmony born of shared experiences and the recognition of their common goals and aspirations. The scars of past conflicts had faded into the background, replaced by a shared commitment to building a future where unity and cooperation reigned supreme. On a momentous day, as representatives from Earth and the Vraxians gathered for a ceremony to commemorate the anniversary of their alliance, a feeling of pride and accomplishment resonated through the crowd. Amidst the symphony of voices and the hum of excitement, Captain Rachel Chen and Ambassador Krell stood side by side, their gazes fixed on a holographic display of the galaxy, a testament to the progress they had made together. In a stirring address, Rachel spoke of the trials and triumphs that had brought them to this pivotal moment, her words a reflection of the resilience and determination that had defined their shared journey. Ambassador Krell, in turn, expressed his gratitude for the opportunities that had arisen from their alliance, his voice a melody of hope and unity that resonated with all who listened. As the ceremony drew to a close, a sense of optimism hung in the air, a promise of a future filled with limitless possibilities and boundless horizons. Earth and the Vraxians had forged a legacy of collaboration and understanding, a legacy that would echo through the annals of history as a testament to the power of unity in the face of adversity. And as the sun set on a world united in purpose and vision, Captain Rachel Chen and Ambassador Krell shared a quiet moment of reflection, their eyes fixed on the stars above, a reminder of the infinite potential that lay beyond the boundaries of their known universe. In that fleeting moment of peace and harmony, they knew that together, Earth and the Vraxians were destined to journey towards a future where cooperation reigned, and the bonds of friendship transcended the vast expanse of space and time. Years turned into decades, and the alliance between Earth and the Vraxians continued to grow stronger, deepening the bonds of friendship and cooperation between the two civilizations. Together, they charted new frontiers, exploring distant galaxies and unlocking the mysteries of the universe with a sense of shared purpose and camaraderie that transcended the barriers of language and culture. Captain Rachel Chen, now revered as a symbol of unity and resilience, had retired from her military duties to devote herself fully to fostering understanding and collaboration between Earth and the Vraxians. Her tireless efforts had paved the way for lasting peace and prosperity, earning her a place in history as a champion of interstellar diplomacy and goodwill. Ambassador Krell, too, had embraced his role as an ambassador of peace, traveling between Earth and the Vraxian homeworld to nurture the burgeoning alliance and ensure that the legacy of their shared journey endured for generations to come. His wisdom and insight had guided both civilizations through periods of growth and change, forging a path towards a future where cooperation and mutual respect were the cornerstones of their relationship. As Earth and the Vraxians celebrated a century of partnership, a grand festival was held to honor the achievements and milestones of their alliance. Representatives from across the galaxy gathered to pay tribute to the spirit of unity that had brought them together, a spirit that had transcended differences and united them in a common quest for progress and understanding. During the festivities, a holographic display illuminated the sky, showcasing the achievements of the Alliance, colonies established on distant planets, scientific breakthroughs that had revolutionized technology, and cultural exchanges that had enriched the lives of both humans and Vraxians. The crowd erupted in applause, their voices raised in songs of unity and harmony that echoed through the stars. In a poignant moment, Captain Rachel Chen and Ambassador Krell stood before the gathered assembly, their hands clasped in a gesture of solidarity and mutual respect. Rachel addressed the crowd, her voice ringing with emotion as she spoke of the trials and triumphs that had defined their shared journey, of the lessons learned and the friendships forged in the crucible of conflict and reconciliation. Ambassador Krell followed, his words a tribute to the enduring legacy of their alliance, a testament to the power of cooperation and understanding in a universe fraught with challenges and uncertainties. His voice resonated with warmth and sincerity, carrying a message of hope and unity that touched the hearts of all who listened. As the festival drew to a close, a sense of pride and fulfillment filled the hearts of those in attendance, a recognition of the profound impact of their partnership on the course of history. Earth and the Vraxians had come together as allies and friends, their destinies intertwined in a tapestry of cooperation and goodwill that stretched across the cosmos. And as the stars twinkled above, casting a gentle glow over the celebrations, Captain Rachel Chen and Ambassador Krell shared a quiet moment of reflection, their eyes fixed on the horizon of what lay beyond. In that fleeting moment of peace and unity, they knew that the legacy of their alliance would endure as a shining beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come, a testament to the enduring power of unity in a universe vast and full of wonders.